What's up you guys, Calvin here, and welcome back to my channel where today we're going to be doing a video that is super requested, and I've also just been wanting to make it because literally nobody talks about this. I have probably watched every video on YouTube with like FTM transgender in the title because I have nothing else to do and all I do is hate being trans, obviously. But I have a lot of free time, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I've just never seen anybody talk about this, and I always get a lot of hate when I bring this up, and I don't really know why. Maybe because I do voices to make fun of SJWs, but this video is not about my like, hey guys, like welcome back to my channel, like today, like that voice. That's just my mocking voice. But this video is about a voice that I've probably imitated before, but it actually is a thing that a lot of people end up with, something that a lot of people don't like that they have, and something that really only happens to trans guys. I've probably seen like one cis guy, Jacob Sartorius, who has this voice. I could be super petty right now and like pull up a YouTuber that I don't like I have somebody in mind and I really truly like hate this person, but I'm not gonna pull them up. I'm just gonna imitate the voice for you because I can do it pretty well, I think. So let's just do my intro if I had the tranny voice. If you're easily offended by things, also this is not the video for you. I'm gonna say the word tranny a lot because I can say it. I'm trans and I'm not calling anybody else a tranny. I'm calling it the tranny voice. So if you don't like it, you can leave. So this is what it basically sounds like. Let me know if you've heard somebody with this voice. Hey guys, Calvin here, and welcome back to my channel where today I'm here filming for you guys from my living room. So that's basically what the tranny voice sounds like. As you can tell, when I talk in that voice, the difference is slight, but it's like still, you know what I'm talking about. Like I'm assuming most people watching this are gonna be trans guys. I think you probably know what I'm talking about. This voice, a lot of trans guys have it, and it really baffled me for a while because I didn't understand why there were so many people that talked like that, and I was really scared going on T that like my voice was gonna end up sounding like that, just because I don't know, I personally didn't want my voice to sound like that. I'm happy with the way my voice is. I mean, I wish it was a little deeper, but it probably will get deeper. It's still getting deeper. But this video also is not meant to be a call out or anything mean, you know what I mean? It's just I know a lot of trans guys who reach out to me and say, Calvin, like I hear trans guys all sounding this way and I really don't want to sound this way. So I figured I'd make a video talking about it and like giving you guys some guidance on it and like what I've gathered, because I feel like out of everyone, I'm literally the only person that actually kind of has like gathered information and kind of like figured out why maybe this happens. That's through talking to my endocrinologist and also just like other people in general. When I do the voice, here's my normal voice, and here's me talking in the voice. It's pretty easy to do. It's something that is not, if you have a voice that sounds like that, it's not your fault. Like it's not your fault for sounding that way. There's one of two reasons usually why people have this voice. So I'm gonna talk about both of them. The first one is more of like a medical reason, and it's a reminder that it's really important that when you're going on testosterone to go to a reputable doctor, because before you get testosterone, they take your blood and they check your blood levels, and most of us end up going on somewhere between 0.1 to 0.3 ml of T when we start. And then they'll up that as you go. And if you're on a different dose than that, lower or higher, it doesn't mean that your doctor isn't reputable. It probably means that your doctor did blood tests and realized that you need a different amount. It's really important to go to a doctor that knows a thing or two about being trans and has other trans patients, because your blood levels aren't something that you can like look at and be like, oh, I need this much. Only a doctor can really do that. And so for me, when I started T, I started on 0.125, and I knew people started on 0.4. And that doesn't mean that they should have started lower or that I should have started higher. It just means that's how much my body needed because of my blood levels. But generally, what I've noticed is that people who start on a really high dose of T, I'm talking like 0.4, 0.5 when they're starting once a week, are more susceptible to getting this voice. Not everybody, but like I've just noticed that a good amount of people that started on a really high dose ended up getting the voice. And I think that's honestly, it plays into the second reason why people get it, but I think it's because your voice is changing really fast. And when cisgender males go through puberty, their voice drops at more of a linear rate. Like it's like a slope like this. Like over several years their voice is changing. But with trans guys, it's like woo, like you just drops. Like my voice dropped in 3 months, you know what I mean? So cis guys have time to acclimate to getting a deeper voice, and they actually like subconsciously stop speaking from the top of their throat and start speaking from their chest. This is something that, like, if you do a lot of voice training before T, you're less likely to end up with a voice like this, because you're training yourself not just to speak lower, but to speak from your chest, because that's how you talk lower. And that's why I'm able to do the voice, because when I talk in my regular voice, I'm talking from the bottom of my throat and my chest, but when I do the voice, I imagine there's like a ball in my throat at the very top. Hey guys, like that's literally what I imagine, and that's how I do that voice. That's the first thing I've noticed, is that people who start in a high dose of tea, their voice is changing too fast for them to level out where they're speaking from and how to speak in a very male way. And so the voice sometimes will happen. The second thing is, I talked about this, but people who naturally speak from the top of their throat. If you're somebody who naturally speaks from the top of your throat, you might not even notice it. Honestly, if you're talking from up here, you're gonna have the voice. As I was saying, like, cis guys talk from the bottom of their throat and their chest, because when they're slowly going through male puberty, their body adjusts that like normally. And with trans guys, it's different, because we're all just like changing within a year or two, you know? The good thing about this voice, and the good thing about, you know, if you're worried about having the voice, a lot of endocrinologists like actually do know about it. The way that mine put it is that, and she just was way nicer than I am, she basically just said that there's a difference between the quality of your voice and the pitch of your voice. So somebody who has this voice might have a lower pitch than I do, but their quality of voice is worse. So my voice, I mean, I'm just talking right now, it's in the bottom of my throat, whereas somebody with the voice, when I put my voice up here, it's not that my voice got higher, it's that my quality of voice is less bassy and it's more treble. It's hard to explain, like your voice is just more in the like higher frequency than the lower frequency. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. That's how it was explained to me. There's a lot of things that you can do to help fix it if you have it and you don't like it. Obviously, if your voice sounds like that and you're happy with it, good for you. Like, all power to you. You have a deep voice. Like, even if you have a voice that sounds like this, you're still gonna pass because your voice is still deep. But some people are worried about it. So with voice training, it can be easily fixed. I mean, there's surgery that can be done to help with your voice, but that's more so for the pitch, not the quality. Voice training can really help, and you could probably literally find like voice training lessons on YouTube for free. So if you have this voice or end up with a voice like that and you don't like it, it's not the end of the world. It can be fixed. And I don't know, nobody talks about this, probably because they're just too scared, but again, I'm not too scared, I don't give a fuck. If you have this voice, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing unless you don't like it. Like, if you don't like it, all power to you. But I have noticed that a lot of SJWs have it. I don't know why, but it's just funny to me that they end up with it. Probably because a lot of transgenders who go on T, they get the voice because like they don't hate their female voice. They don't really care that they're speaking like a girl, and it'll end up sounding like this because they're still talking like a girl. No tea, no shade. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and comment down below any tips that you might have. I don't know if any of you guys have gone through voice training or anything, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as I said, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Bye.